Imagine a world where leaders inspire, motivate, and lead with integrity, where each decision made is for the betterment of all. This is a vision many of us share, but alas, the reality is often far from this ideal. In today's world, we are witnessing a leadership gap. It's clear in the boardrooms of multinational corporations, in the halls of government, in our educational institutions, and even in our local communities. There's a yawning chasm where effective, inspirational leadership should be. This leadership deficit is not just about a shortage of people in power. It's about a lack of leaders who truly inspire others, who lead with integrity and authenticity, who make decisions that benefit not just themselves or a chosen few, but everyone they are responsible for. This lack of effective leadership has consequences. We see it in the disillusionment and frustration of employees who feel undervalued and unheard. We see it in the societal divides that grow wider when leaders fail to act in the interest of unity. We see it in the missed opportunities for innovation and progress when leaders are more focused on maintaining their own power than empowering others. The effects of this leadership gap are not only felt on an organizational level, they permeate through our society, creating a ripple effect that can lead to stagnation, conflict, and even decline. It's a pressing issue that affects us all in one way or another. But here's the thing, it's not enough to merely identify the problem. We need to understand why this leadership gap exists, and more importantly, what we can do to bridge it. We need leaders who can reignite the spark of inspiration, who can drive change, and who can lead with a sense of purpose and integrity. The question is, how do we cultivate such leaders? How do we ensure that those in positions of power are not just figureheads, but true leaders who inspire, motivate, and lead with integrity? We have a leadership gap, and it's time we address it. Opening. Every day, people struggle with leaders who lack vision, empathy, and competence. Yet, no one seems to have a solution. Imagine a world where the people at the helm, the ones who are supposed to guide us, lack the very qualities that define leadership. It's a world where vision is blurred, empathy is scarce, and competence is a mere afterthought. This isn't some dystopian fantasy. This is the reality many of us are living in today. It's the reality of ineffective leadership, and it's a problem that's more pervasive and damaging than we might think. Ineffective leadership is like a rudderless ship drifting aimlessly in the vast ocean. Without a clear vision, organizations are left wandering, unsure of the path forward. They're forced to navigate the choppy waters of the market without a compass, leading to poor decision-making that can sink the ship entirely. But the absence of vision isn't the only issue. A leader without empathy is like a captain who doesn't care about the well-being of his crew. This lack of emotional intelligence creates a toxic work environment where employees feel unheard, undervalued, and unappreciated. It's a place where morale is low, motivation is lacking, and productivity suffers as a result. And then there's the issue of competence. A leader who lacks the right skills and expertise is akin to a pilot who doesn't know how to fly. They might be in the cockpit, but they're not equipped to steer the plane. This lack of competence can lead to disastrous consequences, from financial loss to irreversible damage to the organization's reputation. Yet, despite the severity of these problems, it seems no one has found a viable solution. Existing leadership training programs often focus on theory rather than practical skills. They fail to address the root causes of ineffective leadership, leaving us stuck in a cycle of mediocrity. Closing, we need a solution, and we need it now. It's high time we confront this unsolved problem and find a way to foster leaders who are not just effective, but transformative. Leaders who can guide us through the storm with their vision, empathy, and competence, because without them, we're all just lost at sea. What if I told you that the solution has been with us all along, hidden in plain sight? Yes, you heard it right. This solution is none other than effective leadership, a concept so simple, yet so profound. Effective leadership is not just about being at the helm of an organization or a team. It's about guiding, nurturing, and inspiring those around you. It's about creating a vision, setting clear goals, and then empowering others to help you achieve them. Think about it. How many times have you encountered a problem that seemed insurmountable, only to have it resolved by a leader who stepped in, took charge, and guided everyone to a solution? That's the power of effective leadership. It's important to note that effective leadership is not a trait that one is born with. It's a skill honed over time through experiences, both good and bad. And it's a skill that can solve the problems we discussed earlier. Remember the leadership gap, the feeling of frustration when things don't go as planned? Well, effective leadership can bridge this gap. But how, you might ask? Simple. By fostering a culture of trust and respect where everyone's opinion is valued, by encouraging open communication and collaboration, by leading with empathy and understanding, by being resilient in the face of adversity and never losing sight of the ultimate goal, and most importantly, by practicing humility and acknowledging that we don't always have all the answers, that it's okay to make mistakes and to learn from them, that it's okay to ask for help when we need it. So you see, effective leadership is not just about being in charge. It's about inspiring others to give their best, to strive for excellence, and to work together towards a common goal. It's about creating an environment where everyone feels valued, heard, and motivated to give their best. So, let's step into the shoes of a leader. Let's embrace the challenges, learn from our mistakes, and inspire those around us to do the same. Because after all, effective leadership is not just a concept, but a practice, a lifestyle. And here lies the innovative solution: a shift in perspective, an embrace of empathy, and a commitment to growth. You see, effective leadership is not some hard-to-grasp concept shrouded in mystery. It's about adopting a new perspective, a new mindset. It's not simply about delegating tasks or making decisions. It's about inspiring and motivating those around you, fostering an environment of mutual respect and understanding. At the heart of effective leadership, you'll find empathy. It's about understanding the feelings and perspectives of those around you. It's about listening, truly listening, to your team and acknowledging their experiences. With empathy, you're not just a manager, but a confidant, a mentor, and a friend. Then there's vision. A leader without a vision is like a ship without a compass, aimlessly drifting in the vast ocean. A clear, compelling vision serves as a beacon, guiding you and your team towards the desired destination. It's about having a goal, a purpose, and being able to communicate it effectively. And let's not forget competence. A leader must be competent, not just in their field of expertise, but also in their ability to lead. They must be able to make informed decisions, handle challenges, and navigate through the complexities of their role. To put it simply, a leader must be someone their team can rely on, someone they can look up to. But here's the most important part. Effective leadership is not a destination, it's a journey. It's about constant growth and improvement. It's about embracing change, taking risks, and learning from your mistakes. It's about stepping out of your comfort zone and pushing your boundaries. So remember, leadership is not about the title you hold or the power you wield. It's about the relationships you build, the trust you earn, and the influence you exert. It's about empowering others to reach their full potential. It's not about being the boss, it's about being the leader. Now that you're aware of the solution, what will you do? It's not just about acquiring knowledge, it's about applying it, making it a tangible part of your life. You see, effective leadership is not a destination, but a journey that starts with a single step. So what's that step? It's about embracing the principles of effective leadership that we've discussed. Start by being self-aware, recognize your strengths, acknowledge your weaknesses, and understand how they impact those around you. Next, cultivate empathy. Understand the needs, the aspirations, and the challenges of your team. Remember, a leader is not one who dictates, but one who listens, understands, and guides. Thirdly, foster a culture of trust. Trust is the bedrock of any successful team. Be transparent, be reliable, and most importantly, be accountable. When mistakes happen, own up to them, learn from them, grow from them. Furthermore, inspire others. Show them the way by setting an example. Be the beacon of light in the face of adversity. Show resilience, show courage, and instill the same in others. Lastly, never stop learning. The world around us is ever evolving, and so should we. Embrace change, seek new knowledge, and constantly strive to be better. Now, applying these principles may seem daunting, but remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. Start small, start today. Maybe it's a conversation with a team member about their aspirations, or perhaps it's a commitment to learning a new skill. Whatever it is, take that first step. Leadership is not just about power, it's about empowerment. It's about making a difference, not just in your life, but in the lives of others. It's about leaving a mark, a positive legacy that outlives you. The change begins with you. Start your journey towards effective leadership today and let's make a difference together.